Hi Sagittarius, it's Lynn from Tinker Tarot, or Cleo. I'm dressed as Cleopatra, one of my favorite icons, and I'm here to do your October 2018 reading. I shuffled the cards and cut them, and then my video messed up, so I've stopped right there and we'll begin from there. I'm doing a 9-card spread with some extras, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, your first card is the 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords it makes me think of torment. You're going or have gone through some sort of torment. The knives are coming in every direction, you know, and she's covering her heart. See her covering her heart there? And she's tormented. She's really hurt. But I think this is a decision of your own making. You've decided this because I see that the owl is in the window. And I think this is a wise choice that you've made, although it's killing you, you know. It really hurts. But it had to be done for your best interest. Because you got to think of you now, you know. The sun. See what I mean? You're going to shine brightly now. When you get over that, you're going to shine brightly. And the sun is coming into Sagittarius. There's the Jupiter right there, you know. So you are going to shine brightly again. I think you needed to do that. You needed to make that choice. But I think it really hurts. It torments you a little bit. But you're going to move on. You're going to shine brightly. That's all I can think of when I see that. You know, this card, the Sun card's also showing all the planets and things moving as they should. You know, it's your turn. It's your turn to shine brightly. Justice. So justice is a fair decision in your honor. You could be talking to a lawyer or be involved in some sort of legal things. It could be just signing documents. Also, it could be you know, when we act properly, things come back to us fair. You know, when we're fair, we get fairness, usually. And maybe not on the spot, you know, when we've done all our good things. But what comes around goes around, how I think. This could be, anyway, if it is court or some sort of legal thing or documents, it's definitely in your favor. And this decision that you made is definitely in your favor. You know, when you have the sun there. So that's your past. That's, you know, just leaving your life. It could be still in there a little bit or, you know, resonating now. But this is what's moving into your life now. Is the Chariot. And the Chariot is also about making balanced decisions. You know, you can't spread yourself too thin. You have to, where's my glasses? Because I like to have a real good look at these cards. Another thing about the Chariot, she doesn't seem to have a care in the world of where she's being taken. But, you know, she's the driver. Still, but she's not even driving where she's going, and this is something you need to pay attention to. You are the driver of your Chariot. I recently learned that royalty, when they rode on the Chariot, they would only step on the temple grounds and on the palace grounds because all other grounds were impure. And that kind of said to me, you know, that's the thing. Don't just step off your Chariot anywhere. pay attention, because not all grounds are pure or for you, you know. So don't just make sure you know where you're going. That's what that says to me. The Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles, you know, you've been working on something, and it hasn't really been showing a lot of financial progress, success yet. But I think things are about to turn, because threes are hard work and perseverance, but they're also initial reward, initial recognition, and a reason for you to push forward, a reason for you to move on, because you're thinking, is this working for me? I don't know. You know, like the Chariot, you're thinking, do I need to switch direction? Is this working for me? But I think that something's going to come in or happen where you're going to see, it's going to give you a push. It's going to say, you know, maybe it is okay. Like maybe it just took a while to kick in, or to get myself or my service, product, whatever, art out there. So this is initial recognition, you know, and a reason for you to move forward with it now. Threes are always action, you know. They're action. They're taking the idea, the plan, and moving forward with it. The Empress. That's what I feel like today. You know, the Empress, I like this one because she holds the key. You hold the key. And if you want to be treated fairly, you hold the key. She's right under justice, you know, and that's fair treatment, fairness all around, truth and fairness. And if you want to be treated like that, you hold the key to that. This woman finally thinks highly of herself. She knows her importance. She knows her role in the scheme of things, where she fits now. And she feels good and confident about that. And I think this has made a big difference, because that recognition, you know, and feeling good about what you're doing again. She's, you know, like the Emperor, she is the matriarch. She is the mother. And everyone comes to her for, you know, knowledge, nurturing, all kinds of things. And you are finally recognizing your own importance in the world. And that's beautiful. In your future is the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles is about being greedy, holding too tightly to things, material things, you know, stuff, money. And, you know, what I believe, whatever you put out, you get back. Maybe from not the same place you put it out to, but from somewhere. Just like if you put out negative, that's what you're going to get back. You know, and sometimes you need to have a stranger's back, you know, helping a stranger. But this is about being greedy, not sharing, not giving recognition where it's due, taking all the glory. So, you know, maybe And this might not be you. This could be someone around you. Hold on. Let's get another card. Might be you. Or another fire sign. So, this is the King of Wands. It's a fire sign usually. Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. And, you know, he's standing there pretty confident. I haven't used these cards in a while, and I'd really like to look at, almost like, distracted, you know? Look, he's looking away and he's kind of distracted. Again, not really paying attention. Bored almost with what he's doing. And, so, you know, and he's looking back at this person holding on to everything in the night too, you know. Sometimes when we are holding things or doing that, it's because we're confused, you know. We're thinking that someone's out to get our stuff and steal what we've worked so hard for, but that may not be the case, you know, because you can't always tell with the moon. But you know, this king, this person, probably yourself, is looking back at that. You know, is that who I want to be? Is that how I want to feel? I don't think so. You know, I think you're way more intelligent for that, to tell you the truth, and it's really wasting your time and your precious mental and emotional resources. Really, Sagittarius are really smart, but they get so emotionally caught up in things because, you know, we're healers. We feel things quite deeply, you know. Your last card is the Ace of Wands. So this is a gift. This is, you know, this is what you're looking for. You're bored. You need a new project. I don't know about you, Sagittarius, but I always need a new project and get so excited at the thought of anything new. You know, even moving excites the hell out of me. But I think this is, you know, I think this is more about following your calling, because it's right under the Justice and the Empress in this line. And so you're going to feel justified, and you're going to realize your place in the circle, you know, in the mix, in where you belong, and I think you're going to follow that calling. You know, you're the matriarch now. The matriarch sets the example, or the patriarch sets the example. They show people how to behave properly, or teach them. Because not everybody knows automatically. They weren't taught, you know, how to do everything automatically. I had to teach my family how to be affectionate. I never got any affection. You never got told, good for you, or any of that sort of thing. And when I went out into the world and met other families and saw them displaying affection and hugging each other, I was like, wow, that's beautiful. So I took it back home and asked my family to be more affectionate and loving and supportive. And I learned from others, and then I taught my family. And so not everyone knows automatically. I have a feeling you're the teacher. You're moving into that role if you haven't already. You know, Sagittarius is the philosopher, the teacher, the seeking knowledge to share it and pass it on. And it's our job to pass it on. But I think you are stepping into your calling, where you fit. You know, it's time. I was going to pull, I think I'm just going to pull one card from the Good Tarot. I love this deck, as I've said before. Beautiful little illustrations. And, whoa. Oh, that's a lot of cards. Okay, I'm just going to, maybe one or two. There we go. Okay. Ooh, the Two of Fire. The Two of Fire. So, in the illustration, it shows a girl, you know, probably teenage years, so youth, on a giraffe of all things, traveling. The giraffe can see very far in the ahead, you know, where they're going. And he's carrying the light, or she, giraffe, it's carrying the light, illuminating the path. And here they are at the edge of a cliff. There's a choice. You know, there's a choice now to be made here. And the Two of Fire is about a choice. Are you going to move forward, or turn around and go back, or stay where you are and put more energy into what you've been doing? Or are you going to venture forward, and how? The way back is much easier. To stay where you are is much easier. It's the easier path. To move ahead with something new is definitely more challenging, as you can see. And they're definitely not the exact two that you would picture together to put on a challenging new journey. But here they are. Here they are. And she's just kind of got her knee up, you know, and she's just kind of like, now what do we do, you know? And she has this huge light in front of her and this little tiny light behind her, you know? So that's the choice. Like, this is going to require more light to go this way. So you have to decide if you're up for it. And if I know Sagittarius, you definitely are. Sagittarius loves the challenge. And, you know, that's a really beautiful card. And to me, it goes with the center of your reading, this Three of Pentacles, which is perseverance and hard work. This isn't going to come easy like nothing else has. But there are rewards. There is recognition. And I think it's your calling. But it's not going to be easy. So Sagittarius, I hope you have enjoyed this reading. Happy Halloween. Happy Thanksgiving. In honor of my sister's passing, I'm offering all readings for $25 from October 15th to October 31st. So the details are below in the description box. And I want to thank you for all your likes, shares, subscribes, and your support. All your comments were and are beautiful. I appreciate all you beautiful people out there. Thank you. Bye.